Whoopsie. Hi, Virgo. Eight of Swords, that was what fell out just a second ago. Welcome to your Harsh Truth reading for August 17th through November 16th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Missy. Much love and support to her. Hopefully you get a chance to check her out, show her some love as well if you like what she has to say. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but may resonate in other areas of your life: work, job, career, finance, money, friends, family, that sort of thing. All right, so we got the Eight of Swords here. All right, is this you holding your ground? We shall see. Virgo. Virgo, what is Virgo's here? Virgo. Virgo. Knight of Pentacles, that could be Taurus. Four of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. Three of Wands. All right, so hold on a minute. Oh. So is this, what is this a question of then? Is this about wondering if you two are on the same page with your partner? Is this about you two both at the crossroads? Is this just a sexual relationship? Is this you wanting things to kind of be much more stable? And we got Pentacles here, and yet you're not sure it's going to happen. Is this, Virgo, are you waiting for someone to kind of come around and make a decision? Right. What's this Four of Pentacles about? This Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Nice. Okay, that's that helps. What's this Four of Cups about? For Virgo, what's this Four of Cups about? Three of Wands. What's this? Three of Wands here twice. You two are in a holding pattern. Three of Pentacles. What's that? Six of Wands. Seven of Pentacles about. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be Capricorn. So what's this Hangman about? That could be Pisces. What's this Hangman about? All right. I think you're wanting a commitment, or for things to progress, for things to become more stable and connected between you two. And this is someone that wants to hold off on that connection. I think you're wanting to kind of be on the same page, and there could be you waiting, Virgo, for this person to come around. And I feel like their effort is on what is immediately in front of them. They want to have more time to decide, and they're willing to put this connection with you on hold while they concentrate on their own security and stability and whatnot. So it doesn't look like you feel jilted here. It looks like you're kind of wishing things could be different. You wish you could be more a part of what they're doing, but you're kind of respecting what they want. Maybe you're off by yourself, kind of doing your own thing, biding your time, working on your stuff, you know, that you like to work on, 9 to 5, living your life, and you two interact when you decide to, but I think you want more. I think you're waiting for them to come around, and that's not going to happen for a while because they've got a few things they're working on that they want to take care of. This is someone that is not emotionally connecting right now, is not looking for that. So if this is just a sexual relationship, that's what they're wanting to keep it as, because right now their focus is on having control and security and keeping things under their own. Like, everything they do is by their design. This is someone that really covets the control that they have in their life. I mean, we got the Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. So this is someone that's kind of focused more on what they can earn, get, make, find, you know, acquire, that sort of thing. And could be dealing, let's see, we got Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn. So this is just someone that prefers things to be hands-off now. Maybe, you know, there's cordial conversation, but they don't want emotional involvement. Their focus is definitely on security right now. And if you're waiting for them, don't. This is not someone that wants connection right now, or that level of connection. What is this Three of Wands about for Virgo? Nine of Wands. Seven of Wands. So if you push, you will be left wanting. This person is going to evade. They're going to withdraw, withhold, take a circuitous route. They don't want to deal with this. They don't want to deal with questions. They don't want to deal with accountability right now. They want their life to be their own. They don't want to be in connection with, they don't want the connection with you right now. So this is someone that is willing to guard that and protect that. We got Four of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands. And it's one of those things where this person's like, they're going to be very strategic about who they allow where. And this is someone that is firmly in command of what they want and who they spend time with and where their future is headed and what direction they're going. And they protect that to the utmost. This is someone that might even be like, has to really be with somebody for quite some time before they trust them. But it feels more like someone's just very clear about what they want and what they will and won't, to some degree, put up with in a relationship. But right now, it seems like their focus is just on having control over their life and being able to really focus on their security and their future and what they want. And they might enjoy a sexual relationship, but they don't want anything more than that. And the more there's drama, the more they're going to want to withdraw. So this is someone that at best wouldn't mind a physical relationship, but they don't want any more than that. And if you're waiting for that to come around, it doesn't look like they will. I mean, we've got Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands, Four of Pentacles. This is someone that's very self-protective, and they have an averse reaction to drama. Like if there's drama, bye. So this is someone firmly in control, and they want to keep it that way. They prefer control over connection. Nothing wrong with that, really, but it's just, if you're wanting that connection with them, you're going to be disappointed. All right. What else for Virgo? I'm sorry. This could also, we got the Three of Wands here and the Six of Wands too. This is someone too that, if you're hoping that they will either make a move towards you physically, logistically, whatever, this is you still kind of waiting for that and that not happening because of them wanting to keep control. Either they don't want to make the physical move, they like things the way they are, or they don't want to be vulnerable. They just don't want that connection. What else for Virgo? Oops. All right, this has been coming up a lot, that Five of Swords. That is asking, that's a call to action right there, because that's about thinking about like, hey, is this worth it? Do you want this? Is this about cutting things off in your life that no longer serve you, that are not for you, that are not the best for you? Is this you settling for less than you deserve, waiting for something that's just not going to happen? I feel like it's not. And yet, by you kind of wanting to manage it by not being dramatic, kind of accepting less than what you desire, but accepting it because at least it's something with this person. I feel like that's where you're at. That, well, at least it's something. You wish it was different. You wish things would progress forward. You wish you two were on the same page, but you feel like it's all for their benefit and you're not getting your needs met. And if you were to put that to them, they'd be like, well, then no. Then I'll ghost or do the fade or whatever you want to call it. But because it's simply not worth it to them. So this is saying, does this need to be cut out of your life? Does this need to be something that you cut off? This is not about having a clarifying conversation with this person, like clearing the air, because they're not up for it. This is about you making some decisions about this relationship, because this is clearly meeting their needs, but they could take it or leave it. It looks like you're wanting more, and this is not happening right now. I know I said that, okay, well, they're concentrating on this right now, and that I'm wondering if this person is ever going to be interested. I get that there's things they want to take care of, but the deeper I sink into it, it feels like this is someone that just kind of likes the way things are, and their focus is on what they want, what they're acquiring, and I don't think they could take, it's almost like their priority is their stuff and their acquisitions and their earnings and what they can set up for their future and this and that. They're really focused on their stability and security. And I don't feel like you factor into that. And I feel like you might know that, and that's why you wish things would be different, but you don't really push for it. You kind of laying low, but you're not getting your needs met, and it's time to really look at that and make some decisions based on that. Because with this here, this is asking you to look at the situation going, are you getting your needs met? Or is this for you? Do you need to cut certain things off because it's just not? And maybe you feel like this person is kind of cold-hearted with you, like they're just willing to cut you loose if you cause any kind of discomfort for them. It could be that too, but this is all about making necessary decisions, albeit painful, but making necessary decisions and being kind of ruthless or cutthroat about things, or it's perceived that way, but really it's some clarity and truth that needs to happen. So just consider that. I'm just saying consider that, because it looks like this person has got it all figured out for themselves, but there's not much room for anybody else right now. I say right now, but I just don't know if this is... What else for Virgo? Alright. Alright, Virgo. We got the Knight of Wands and we got the Emperor. Okay. Or the Emperor and the Knight of Wands, I should say. This is Aries. This could be Aries. This could be Leo. Could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Capricorn, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. Could be. And Taurus. So what we have here is we have someone that is kind of an island that is dating. There's someone that is able to rely on themselves. This is stability and control and trustworthiness, and so that's something. Typically, this is someone that somebody really looks up to, or that looks to like as their person, because they've just got it all. They've got the security and the trustworthiness, and there's this kind of admiration for somebody like this. It could also be a father figure. It could also be excessive control, or just. But for the purposes and the context of this reading, what it feels like to me is this is someone that likes their life the way it is, and they call life on their terms, and they are firmly ensconced and going after what they want right now. It is all about them. This could be Aries or Leo, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just that if you're wanting more from a person like that, it's not showing up here. And this is someone that really wants control. This could be a downright jerk that's just like not being honest with you and keeping you at bay, whatever. But the point is, even if they are a jerk, even if they're not a jerk, this is just someone that values control and stability and likes being self-sufficient and self-sustaining. So they don't really make much room for partnership. If they do, it's on their terms, and it's usually for physical needs. We got a lot of pentacles here, and so I mean, this is someone that kind of goes from thing to thing, from adventure to adventure, All right, Virgo. This Five of Swords is really speaking to me here. Like, this is all about needing to really look realistically and honestly at a situation and figure out, are you getting your needs met? Because this person is taking care of themselves. All right. Thank you for stopping by. I hope this was helpful. Don't hate me. I hope to see you in the next reading. All right. You take care.